Here's episode 9 of my show, A Strange Team Up Part 1 to 3. To let everyone know this is the final episode of season 4. Hope you will enjoy. It was the weekend and Eva was watching TV when Mia walked in and suddenly heard Oni. What? Oni where? I thought I defeated them, Mia growled. Whoa, it's okay, Mia, you did, they're gone. I was just watching an episode in Ninjago that got Oni, Eva said, showing her. It calls itself an Oni? That thing's nowhere near as bad or ugly as the thing I thought, Mia said. You know what? Why don't we watch a film instead, Eva offered. So, that woman was to skin puppies for cults? What kind of sick, twisted, Mia was saying disgusted, then they heard a knock at the door, and Mia answered it but was more than surprised of who it was. Hi? Dr. Fragon said Mia was possible slamming the door, but then Dr. Fragon leaned in the window. Wait, Changeling, Mia is it? I need your help, Dr. Fragon said. Really? You kidnapped me and the other changelings, you tried to hurt my friends, and now you're asking for help? Just leave us alone, Mia said, heading upstairs, but then Dr. Fragon said something that made Mia stop. The Oni are back, Dr. Fragon said. What? Mia said, not sure she should believe it or not. That's impossible. Mia defeated them, sent them back to wherever they came from, Eva said. Yes, but somehow they're back and they plan to destroy this world. We need to work together, Dr. Fragon said to a shocked Mia. With my technology and your powers, I think we can stop them once and for all, Dr. Fragon said. Look, whether I believe you or not, if they're back, I can handle them. I don't need you, Mia said. They're stronger than before. You can't take them on by yourself. Look, I'm not thrilled about it either, but we need to team up in order to save everyone. Look, you might think I don't care for anyone, but I do. Even if me and Ian don't get along that well, I still want to make sure he's safe. Don't you? That's what you're here for, right? To protect your friends. Please, I'll even give this back, Dr. Fragon said, holding the tube of Mia's blood. I'll think about it, Mia said, and walked off. Mia didn't know what to do. If the Oni gotten stronger, she was going to need help, and there was no Storm to help her this time. But work with her own worst enemy after everything she did? How could she even trust her? Then Huston came in, and before Mia could talk to him, something surprising happened. Work together, Huston said. Huston? You just talked, Mia said, shocked. Seems soon Huston's going to need a translator band himself, but that's for another time. Right now Mia thought of what Huston just said. Even if she's not going to like it one bit, she was likely going to have to team up with Dr. Fraglin. She already lost other changelings to these demons. She's not going to lose Huston or Hunter, or any of her human friends. But before she could pick Huston up, there was a crash outside. They're here, Mia said to herself. Part 2. Mia accepted the truth with Dr. Fraglin and they went to her lab. Mia told Eva and her mum to stay inside and watch over Huston and Hunter. She knew they wanted to help, but last time they went up against Oni, it nearly cost them their lives. Mia wasn't going to let them get hurt. I created some weapons in case an emergency like this, Dr. Fragon said, and then showed me a specific one. This one's able to absorb your powers. This way we can both drive them back. If you wouldn't mind, Dr. Fragon was saying, but Mia called off. Yeah, I don't think so, Fraglin. You already have my blood, but my power's mine only, Mia says, still not completely trusting her. Oh, come on. If we're going to defeat them, we're both going to need power, aren't we? Plus, I already said I would give you your blood back. We're on the same side. Just trust me, would you? Dr. Fragon said, and Mia snapped. Trust you? Really? I should trust the woman who kidnapped my friends, abused Hunter and tried to kill Huston? I could go on and you expect me to trust you? Look, I only teamed up with you so we can stop them, but after that you will not come near me or my friends ever again, Mia said, and they heard them getting close. Come on then, let's get rid of them for good, Dr. Fagin said, grabbing the weapons, and they opened the doors. Mia was still in her human form when they only saw her. Unable to recognize their enemy, then the leader came and sniffed her. "Oh, I see we became one of those weakling humans," the leader mocked, recognizing her set. Then Mia changed back and they charged to a battle. Part 3. Even though Mia still didn't trust her, she had to admit Fraglin was right about them being stronger. But Mia was able to handle a few wisdom powers she never used. One of those powers being similar to a power in that show Eve was watching earlier called Spinchachu. Fraglin was able to hold them off with her weapons as well, but they were more powerful and there was quite a lot of them. Then all of a sudden Huston appeared, growling at them. "Huston, what are you doing here? No, you need to go now," Mia cried, worried for the baby's safety. Then the leader walked towards him. "Oh, how cute," he said, and prepared to crush him. "No," Mia roared, about to attack, but then only pinned her down. "No, leave him alone," Mia said helplessly, but just as he was about to finish him, he was suddenly blasted. "She said leave him alone," Dr. Fagin said, and Mia was surprised she just saved him. Then even her mum came. "Hurry, get him to safety," Dr. Fagin said, grabbing Huston and passing him to Eva. Then out of nowhere got pinned down by an Oni as well. "You're going to pay for that," the leader growled, and as he was getting closer to the scientist, Mia noticed the weapon she mentioned earlier, the one that could absorb her powers. Without a second thought, Mia sapped it, charging it up. Dr. Fagin grabbed it and struck her captor away, as well as the leader and the one holding down Mia. "Gags," Dr. Fagin said. "Same," Mia replied, then had an idea and whispered it to Dr. Fraglin. Mia never thought she would be doing this, but she allowed Fraglin on her back and they flew above all the Oni. Then with both the weapon and Mia powers combined, they struck every last Oni until they were definitely gone for good. "Here, I believe this is yours," Dr. Fagin said, giving Mia the tube when they got home. "Gags," Mia replied. "You know, for changing, you're pretty cool. We make a good team," Dr. Fagin said. "So, what? Does that mean we're now friends?" Mia asked awkwardly. "Oh, of course not. Now, if you don't mind, I got a lab to get back to," Dr. Fagin said, walking away. But out of Mia's sight smiled. The end. Hope you all enjoyed. This was originally going to be the last season, but I have some ideas for season 5.